Why number 10 role died in modern football? Football fans have been spoilt over the last decade, witnessing arguably two of the greatest players ever battle it out in the same era as Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. However, this period has also seen the demise of what was traditionally football's most important position, the number 10. For decades, some of the most creative and gifted players we have ever seen played in the number 10 position. Zinedine Zidane, Diego Maradona, Ronaldinho, Kaká, Michel Platini, Eusebio. A number 10 is the team's primary playmaker, operating in a free role between the midfield and the forwards. They lead the team's attack using their excellent vision, control, and passing range to dictate the play. Number 10s were responsible for unlocking the opposition's defense by playing their wingers and forwards through on goal and finding space to score themselves. In many ways, they were the attacking heartbeat of the team. The tactical evolution of the game has played a major part, particularly the 4-3-3 and 4-2-3-1 formations used today. The midfield in a 4-3-3 system usually consists of two advanced midfielders, left and right, and the deeper lying defensive midfielder. The defensive midfielder occupies the central space traditionally reserved for the classic number 10, while the 4-2-3-1 allows attacking midfielders to flourish. It doesn't rely on one player to make the team trick. Some might say that teams with this system have three number 10s, but that goes against the whole purpose of the position. There can only be one number 10 as there isn't enough space for three out and out playmakers. The subtleties and laziness of a number 10 are no longer a luxury in modern teams and can afford. Managers like Conte, Klopp, Guardiola, and Mourinho focus a lot on positioning in the match and pressing off the ball and less on the freedom of the player. Coaches prefer the brute strength of a number 8 who can attack and defend as well when required. Strikers are now told to drop back and get involved in build-up play by coaches, an outstanding example being Roberto Firmino of Liverpool. 3 days, the number 10 is a position that becomes useful in the latter stages of the matches. The number 10 can slide into pockets of half spaces between the midfield and the defense, while the midfield is slow to track back in the later part of the match. But in a full 90-minute game, these players are deemed a burden to the team, and many claim that they cannot suit into the high-energy modern football. In the last minutes, advantage can be taken of the exhausted players to create opportunities in attack. Modern midfielders need everything, a versatility unlike any other position on the field combined with the tenacity to do the dirty work. As Joachim Low suggested with his eye-opening remarks, much of the creative genius now comes from further back, where the majority of play is in front of a deep-lying playmaker. With great regret, the European game is seeing a decline in such players for a variety of reasons. Perhaps the speed of the game has increased just too much now. Perhaps the rigid defensive lines in midfield and defense are too narrow to find space and time in the whole. Maybe it's neither. Maybe teams just required more dynamic players who can contribute in the attacking and defensive phase. The increase in the speed of the game, as well as a greater reliance on strength and power, has contributed heavily to the downfall of such a player. At the very top of the game, the relationship between space and time has become tighter, and the integral use of anchormen and holding midfielders has been influential in denying the opportunity to play between the lines. This is the reason that players like Ozil Mata, Isco, and James Rodriguez, all brilliant number 10s, are not fancied in their teams. They are players that rely on playing just behind the striker and wingers and feeding them in advanced positions on the pitch. But they are reluctant to defend and track back. Many of them have tried to adapt, but they have hardly been successful in the unnatural role they are repeatedly asked to conform to. Football certainly looks pale without the flamboyance and creativity of these players. We can only hope that the era of the number 10 comes back, but it seems like the number 10 role is a thing of the past since the modern game demands energy and work rate more than anything.